So that picture at the top is what she has as her, like, contact thing.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, that's the picture you picked. How's that fake? Didn't you just tell everybody y'all don't know fucking phones?
Yeah. She definitely
I don't know
did.
phones, but I know so much about them, I'm going to be able to create some fake fucking text.
The thing is, it's like, Kelly, you know you're caught. You should have just stayed the fuck off when you ran.
I've watched her for 10 years. I lived with her for, all these years. I've known her. When it don't matter if she's caught, she's still going to double down and deny it happened.
Well, after all those messages came out, she ran for about 24 hours.
Till she came up with a decent lie.
Yep. And she was back.
Exactly. That's how it always fucking happens. This shit comes out, that's going to be the same fucking thing.
Because I was like, damn, bitch, you should have just stayed the fuck away, because now you're making it worse, because you're just pissing more people off now.
And that's why I never went to Villain, because
I'm so glad you fucking didn't. Oh, she would have manipulated the fuck out of everything.
That's because I thought she was intelligent. I thought she's
a motherfucking scammer too.
Looking into people, but then I started thinking, if you're so good at this, how have you not caught on to Kelly yet?
Because it's a way to make money.
Exactly.
I said what I said.
That's why I never did. Because even if I reach out to her, the first thing she's gonna say is, "Hey, your ex, baby daddy, whatever y'all want to call me. Hey, why is he reaching out to me?"
Yep, and then they're gonna come up with a game plan. That's just how it works.
But there's no fucking way that as much as you dig into people, as good as you are at calling people out, as much as as intelligent as you are, there's no fucking way you can tell me you didn't look into her.
Exactly.
There's no way you can't tell me that you didn't see what she was doing and didn't see this shit.
Because she tried to do the same shit to me, and I already spoke on it my damn self. She thought she was exposing some big ass secret. Oh, I'm a couple years behind on my property taxes, because guess what? COVID fucked me up.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you didn't spill no secret, villain. And it's public record, you weird bitch.
Here's the thing. What does that matter? What does your property taxes have to do with anything?
Exactly. That was my biggest point. What the fuck does it have to do with anything? Like, you're just so concerned on thinking you're telling a secret. And it's like, bitch, you ain't perfect.
And let me tell you again, another thing that's fucking wrong as shit. And how dirty and vile and vicious Kelly is. Okay? You and Boss Lady are going at this battle, tit for tat. You post something, she posts something, you post something, she. What the fuck possessed you to go talk about and reach out to her ex and her kids?
And her boss.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Yep.
If you're in the right, if you're in the right, she's in the wrong. If you have nothing to hide, then why did you have to go that dirty?
And not even that. Why did she speak on a child's sexual assault?
Because she's trying her hardest to discredit and put the Kelly, y'all look at her, and she's manipulating everything. Is that girl, boss lady, whatever? What's her fucking name? I hate calling her that shit.
Anna. Yeah.
Anna, whatever. She's an easy target. That's all it fucking was.
Yep.
If this had been somebody credible that came out with Kelly, there would have been nothing she could fucking do. But Anna is got so many people that hate her. Got so many people, and it might be warranted. I don't know. I didn't fucking deep dive into it.
Because I've been quiet. When I'm quiet, be scared, bitch. Luna.
But that was it. That was Kelly's end. That was where she's like, oh, well, she's doing this, so if I shout it loud enough, everybody will believe I'm telling the truth. No, tell the whole fucking truth. Don't just say part of it. Tell the whole goddamn truth.
Well, that's why I told you, like,
but you're also this.
Until you're ready, obviously, I'll be quiet. But you don't know how good it feels to know that I could be the one to discredit her and Villain at the same fucking time, because I can't stand either one of them.
Well, I don't know shit about Villain. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
No,
it's no bearing on my life.
It's not you. Just the shit that you've said and how much Villain has backed W. It's gonna discredit her completely.
Well, you can't hide it. I mean, you cannot, like what I just said, that PPP loan, that's fucking fraud against the goddamn government. You can't fucking hide that.
No, because they will dig. They will look to see.
Just because they put undisclosed on there, just because that was what they put, I'm pretty sure somebody can fucking find it.
Yes. That is the IRS. They can find whatever the fuck they want to find. And you got money from them saying you had a business that you don't even have?
Exactly.
Like, that's wild.
You had a business where
hey, you know those federal cases? You know those federal cases in the federal jail time that me and Anna are supposed to do? Kelly, what you did's federal.
Yeah.
If I have to hear this bitch.
You're saying people fucking made fake prostitution ads. You just admitted to me that, I'm too smart for that.
Well, then the thing is, like, if I have to hear her say revenge porn one more time, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Because, bitch, there's no revenge porn about it for multiple reasons. One, you're not identifiable. I blurred it out. There's no pornographic image. And you put it on the public internet, you wacko.
She don't care that her shit was out there. She cares that she got caught.
Yep, that's all it is.
Otherwise, she never would have put it out there to begin with.
Well, my biggest thing is, you dumb bitch, maybe you shouldn't have leaked all your prostitute shit to your OnlyFans name. Because you were very easy to find.
Yeah. How did she get around
that? Right. Because her whole thing is, I'm not the only person that uses the name Hannah. Well, you're the only person that uses the name Hannah K2323.
That's been her name. I always meant to ask her where that came from. Why'd you pick Hannah?
Right.
Because with Kelly, there's always a reason.
Is the K for the Kelly?
I don't know. I really don't.
And what does the
Cash App was linked to it? Hannah K. Whatever.
Does the 23 have some type of significance?
That might have been the date she made it. They always throw random numbers at the back of it.
Yep, everything she has links to Hannah K2323.
And that's what's so amazing about all of this. People still don't believe it.
Yeah, they swear we made them.
People still bury their fucking heads and don't.
Because the problem is, Margaret, Villain, backed it, and W didn't do any of this stuff. And the cult members.
Text messages.
Right?
Saw with Kelly. I mean, every day.
Right. Like, but obviously, and I get it, she probably has been broke recently. You're welcome. I'm glad I could fuck that up for you. Don't play with me.
Like I said, there's something inside of her. I hate saying this. It's kind of mean, but there's something inside of her that's fucking broken.
It's not mean. It very well may be the case. There may be some deep trauma there that she's never dealt with, spoke about, handled, whatever. And that
ain't
sucks.
No man gonna change that.
Right.
You have to go to years of fucking therapy.
Right.
That's why it never fucking lasts.
And that's
why I don't give a fuck if she dates somebody.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
it's gonna fucking end badly.
Because she can't change who she is right now. She is who she is. She's stuck in that way, and that's just what it is. But like I said, the person I feel bad for, can't even say her son because he's old enough now at the point that he's gonna do his own thing. But it's that little girl.
He don't want nothing to do with her. He tolerates her.
I don't blame him.
He don't want to move. He don't want to live with her.
Yeah, that's so.
But a glorified fucking staged area.
She made a whole fucking thing about that. Being that he's so close to graduating, he's gonna stay.
He don't want to fucking live with her. And let me tell you again how good of a fucking mother and how good of a person Kelly is. She don't have custody of him. He don't live with her, but she claims him on EBT, and then wants to bitch when her mother asks her to buy him food or drinks.
No, that's bullshit.
With the EBT that she's getting.
She should be giving her mother whatever amount that she gets for that kid.
But she bitches if she asks him to. Well, she's getting all that money. She getting all that money.
But she literally admitted that she don't cook.
No, she don't cook.
In a video, she said she doesn't cook, and then said, well, that will change here soon.
Oh, God. And they'll go right back to eating out because she ain't a fucking good cook, I can tell you that. I was the one that was cooking. I was the one that was cooking and fucking cleaning. I'd work all the goddamn day. I'd get home. I'd clean the house. I'd fucking clean. I'd cook. I'd fucking clean. And fucking, get Carly to bed. And then
at
11 o'clock, I could fucking take my shower.
We all seen her dining room table in her satire videos.
That was when I fucking first kind of, in my head, something was up. When I first started, I said, what's wrong with you? You're cleaning. Now, she would mop the floors, sweep the floors, but actually clean the dishes. Dishes would stay in that sink for a month at a time unless I did it. And I wasn't even really living there at the time, but I wasn't raised that way. I can't stand that shit. I would be the one that did that. Okay? But she started cleaning up. And then she started scrubbing the fucking bathroom tiles. I said, what the fuck is that? I'm just sick of hearing my mom and my son's mouth about living in filth. Okay, since when did you ever give a fuck what your mother said? Whatever, I don't know, at least it's clean. But I kept asking her, what's wrong? What's going on? Are you dating somebody? No, Brian, I'm not dating somebody. I'm just sick of everybody telling me what to do and talking about me, and I'm just not in the right headspace. Okay, if you love the man that much, why couldn't you just fucking tell me?
Right.
Oh, because you still wanted to have your cake and eat it too.
She wanted money.
You wanted to get as much money as possible, and that, I'm telling you right now, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. If he got money from his mom's passing, and that's what she's living off of. Okay, well, what happens when the money
gone? Right. What happens?
What happens when shit doesn't go the way you want it to down there? Okay?
What happens when he don't want to deal with your shit and comes back to Pittsburgh?
What happens? What happens when, you know what? You don't make enough money. Guess what I'm about to try to.
Is she actually really going to stop fucking selling her fucking vagina?
She'll probably stop for a little while. But again, when shit gets rough and shit gets hard, she's going to fall back into it. As she says she can't get clean in Albany. Bitch, you can't get clean down there either. Well, I won't know anybody. If you want it bad enough, it don't matter. You're going to find it. You act like drug addicts are only in goddamn Albany. You act like
they're everywhere.
Dope dealers are only in Albany.
Right. I mean, granted, they do say to get clean, get away from what you know, but still, you have to want it to be clean.
Yeah. And again, good for you. My problem with it is the way you fucking.
How did she pass that drug test?
Do what?
How did she pass that drug test?
You fucking tell me, because I sat there and watched her every day go into the bathroom and shoot.
Because my thing is, that don't even look like a drug test that a PO would give you. I can go buy that motherfucker at the Dollar Tree.
Probably because maybe what she's doing, you would need an actual blood test for.
My thing is, she should be getting like a 14-panel test. That was 4.
But see, here's the other thing. She ain't clean because the other day, what was it? I don't know, last week sometime, they got back. Hey, I'm leaving work. Has she ate? I'll get her something. And then I pull up. I said, where y'all at? Oh, we had to go take my son drinks. Okay. Get back. Look what she did to my car. No, look. I went, look. Carly done cut the back of her headrest. I said, baby, what did you do that for? I said, how did you even do that? I had mommy's keys. I said, where was your mom? I said, oh, really? Really?
So she left her in the fucking car?
I said, Kelly, you told me you were going to take your son drinks. I said, why? That's where she gets her pills from. One of them. I said, why didn't you just fucking tell me that? I'm so sick of y'all thinking y'all know everything. I went over there to fix his phone. Then why didn't you fucking say that?
Why is she leaving that little girl in the fucking car? That's my problem.
Because she don't give a fuck about anything but getting that fixed.
So basically, she was annoyed and cut mom's fucking headrest.
Exactly. But you see how she lies? Even to me, when I know what the fuck she does and what's going on, why? I already know. It has no bearing on what I do. It has nothing to do with me. Why fucking lie about it? Like, why?
I don't think she knows how to tell the truth.
What do you hope to gain by lying?
Because I don't think she knows how to tell the truth.
It's always like that. Like, shit that has no bearing whatsoever. Nothing to do with me at all. And she'll fucking lie about
it. Yeah, I really think that's what it is. She don't know what the truth is.
Okay, so you tell me, you can stop being a drug addict, you can stop being a whore, you can stop all this shit. How do you stop being a liar?
I don't think you do, especially somebody like her who is as deep as a liar as she is.
And everybody gonna come out here to paint me as a jealous ex.
No.
I don't give a shit. It is what it is. But also what's been eating at me is all that shit she did before. Yeah, it affected people, but it was only goddamn money. It was money. You know, you can get your money back. You can, get around that. How would I live with myself if I let y'all go to prison?
Right, for her absolute lies.
How do I live with myself and go about my day if there are people sitting in jail over some goddamn bullshit lies?
No, I get it.
That's something I've thought about over and over and over again. You know, straight lying her fucking ass off. If she opens it, she's lying. But how do I sit back and just let her send people to jail all because they found out she was a fucking junkie prostitute? Mm-hmm. No other reason than that.
That's all it is. It's exactly all it is. And that's what, like, I told her, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. She kept bringing my name into shit, and that's when I started digging.
What made her go after you?
That whole Judge Judy fucking bullshit.
Alright, well, what was that shit about the text then?
Oh, because I proved that the text was bullshit. I sat with somebody else and went through that text message, and they fucked with like the brightness, the contrast, and everything, and we proved that text was bullshit.
See, I don't know what all that is.
That was the text that she was saying that boss lady was supposedly threatening her and her kid.
Well, she has 2 phones.
Right. And it made sense because that was my thing. Why is it not a screenshot? Why is it a picture of another phone? That was my first red flag. Because, and I said, how do we know it's not a pissed off John?
Let me tell you this, or ask you this. Who has fucking seen the Ring camera?
Supposedly.
Said, I got him on video.
Supposedly Villain and Johnny.
Why haven't I seen
it? Here's my thing. If this camera footage is real, why aren't you even? I'd put that right out there. Like, look, motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Why are you hiding it? Right. Why are you hiding it? That's why I told you.
She says he saw the Ring camera footage. Well, what Ring camera footage did she show him that I left at 9:00 that
night? She ain't gonna show that. Stop it.
Yeah.
Her camera all of a sudden wasn't working that day. Exactly. You know she's gonna find a lie for that.
That's another lie she told. That shit will show that I was there all fucking night long. And what about the previous week? That's where I'm confused on. Does he actually know what you did, what you do? Does he know about me? What was all that about the text you leaked?
Wait, the ones that I leaked out?
Something about you. Oh, she's such evil for dropping them texts.
You want to know what I did? That I leaked?
Yeah.
Johnny's fucking truth. Johnny literally asking me to go on a date. Johnny literally saying, "Oh my God, we need to go here and do this, and we need to do this, and you're so beautiful." And oh yeah, I dropped all that shit.
Hold on just a second.
So Johnny had reached out to another TikTok creator and was like, "I want to ask her out, but I'm so shy. I don't know." And she was like, "Just fucking ask her." Well, I have all the proof of him asking me. I have the proof of him saying, "Oh, we got to go do this." I have the proof of asking me to go on vacation. I have the proof. Like, you're the most beautiful woman. I don't understand why they're doing this to you. I did. I dropped it fucking all.
When was this? Like, when did he text you?
This was going on a month before his no, the birthday cake one, please, buddy. This was going on a month before his mother passed.
So the same time he was supposed to be talking with Kelly.
Yep.
So basically, he was playing the field to see whoever jumped.
And actually a couple other TikTokers think the only reason that Kelly said that she quote unquote liked him was because she found out that he was talking to me and she did it out of spite.
Well, he certainly got a good girl out of it.
But that's what they're mad about, because you want to know when I found out that him and Kelly were supposedly dating?
When?
The night his fucking mother died and Kelly put it on fucking YouTube.
When was that? Like she told me, just a few days.
Hold on. Hold on, YouTube. Search. Fuck, it's yeah, because when did she tell you that?
Mother's Day. Said they were only dating a few days.
Hold on. 3 weeks ago.
Well, maybe she wasn't lying about that part then.
That would have been, hold on. What day did I do? Give me a second. I will tell you exactly what day it was. Camera. Okay. Info. Details. That would have been May 4th.
So May 4th. So not Mother's Day weekend then.
The week before.
So they've been dating longer than a few months, or a few days.
Yes, she put that on TikTok on YouTube on May 4th.
And then so you released them, and they started attacking you.
Yep.
And what all were they saying about that?
Oh, it was bullshit. That it wasn't true. And I messaged Johnny's little bitch ass the other day. Hold on. This goes to show how much I just don't give a flying fuck. Let's see. J-O. I had to go search it because I sent him a screenshot. Okay. So Kelly did a live and said, no, he didn't ask her out. She asked him if he wanted to go feed the homeless with her, and he jokingly said, yeah, it's a date. Like, just because somebody's nice to you and makes plan to feed the homeless with you doesn't make him your boyfriend, Nicole. So I texted him with that screenshot and said, I asked you to feed the homeless. You either stop the lies or I'm dropping everything from beginning to end with you. Y'all are fucking sick humans. He said, of course you are. My mother died and you guys attacked me, vile. I said, because you lied about everything.
So you're vile for dropping texts
of his lies.
I'm just saying, so you're vile and evil because you dropped his own text messages when his mom died.
Yep.
Well, what does that make his girlfriend? That while his mom is dying, he's burying his mom, and I'm over there burying my dick in her.
That part. That fucking part. I mean, I'd love to know how he feels. Because then he said, go away, don't contact me again or I'll call police for harassment. Speak on me again and I will turn over everything you did to Kelly to the police. I said, call them. I already filed a report on you and Kelly, and stay tuned. I'm dropping every single thing you ever sent me. Maybe you should have just been honest and this wouldn't have happened. He said, bye. I said, turn it over. It's not illegal. She posted her vagina on the internet. Your truth's coming out today. And don't you know, I got a call from the police.
So they can dish it out, but they can't take it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I wonder what she's going to do when her text message to me about how good she is at hiding her fucking prostitution ad that she claims is fake. I don't give a fuck if you got a fake name or not.
Those are your pictures.
That site can get traced back to you. That phone can get traced back to you. Hell, you uploaded it on your fucking videos.
And to be honest, the first picture I ever showed, I blurred out. There was nothing even to show because she was covering her boobs. But you could see from her nose down. Kelly has a very distinctive mouth.
Oh, yeah. She's got resting bitch face.
Well, that's why I clicked that up, because I'm like, whose mouth is that, guys?
And have you seen her mouth? How are you going to go? You're a convicted felon, and you're missing half your teeth. How the fuck are you going to go work at a dentist's office? What, like as a fucking goddamn...
I need to know why... Let the dog out, please. I need to know why she super duper whooper filters her photos.
Because she's got... Look at her face. She's a drug addict. She can't help but pick at her fucking face.
My God. So, when she went to Florida to see Villain put up a picture and then Kelly put up a picture. Wow, child, you better stop with those filters, because if you go missing, Kelly, nobody's going to find you.
Well...
Because I ain't gonna lie, somebody made the joke, like, did Johnny recognize her, or did she have to hold up a sign?
I wouldn't have said that part of it, because she can spin that into a threat. That's how good she is. That's how she fucking spins everything.
Oh, I know. Because you didn't know people were trying to kill her?
And she had the nerve to say, I would love to see that part. She claims they're fake, but they're not fake. My text messages, those are my fucking text messages. Am I proud of that? Do I regret it? A little bit. I handled it wrong. I shouldn't have went with her.
You were just trying to get your shit out there, and that's fine.
I'm the one that's never going to see my daughter again. That's something I'm going to have to live with. I understand that. That's on me. I take responsibility for it. It is what it is. That's something what I got to understand, and what I'm going to have to come to terms with is the last memory she's going to have of me is me and her mother getting into an argument and her crying and burying her head into my chest until if I didn't leave, it was going to get bad. That's the last memory I have of my daughter, and she has of me. And that's on me. I understand that my actions led to that. But at the end of the day, it doesn't change that Kelly has lied and scammed and conned all.
Right. But, like, you got to realize, too, like I said, you actually do have options in the court system. You do. If you were to go down there and file and explain, courts, I actually know a girl,